Hello, 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 and hello, and hello. How are you all doing? Hope you all having a beautiful, 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 beautiful day. And life is treating you with a whole bunch of good stuff. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Listen, I want to talk about certain things just for a moment. Just for a moment. Give me a second. Give me a second. So, listen, I've seen some stuff, right? Listen, here's the deal, right? Here's the deal. A lot of us are filled of blockages, right? A lot of us have so many blockages when it comes to dating. We have so much blockages. We have so many blockages when it comes to dating that we don't even realize how much blockages that we have. Especially as we get older. You know, we realize that as we get older, our blockages are very powerful. Hey, resilient, our blockages are very, 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 very strong because we've been, living this lifestyle or living single for all this amount of years. So people are just completely filled with blockages. So let me say this right here. Hey, Nanny, let me say this right here. If you realize that you have a bunch of blockages, you might want to give me a one-on-one session with you so that maybe we can see those blockages and see what's really going on. Because I guess a lot of us, we don't even know what blockages we have. But anyways, if you have blockages and we have blockages and you know that you can't find nobody, it's becoming more difficult and it's becoming more harder and harder. Good morning, you all. Hey, Miranda. When you realize that it's becoming more difficult and more complicated and more confused, and you're getting up in the age, you're 50 years old, you're 60 years old, and you don't know what the hell is going on with this dating world, holler at me. I might just surprise you. Hey, Kimberly. Hey, Angela. How you doing? Hey, Katie Sean. Simone, what's going on? Seriously, holler at me. I might be able to help you unblock and remove some of those energies that's attached to you from over the years. Because a lot of us have a lot of things in us from over the years, old programmings, old belief systems, energies that's stuck in your ovaries, energy stuck in your root chakra that's preventing you from meeting people. Hey, Golden Brownie, how you doing? So a lot of times that's just what we experiencing without knowing. So I'm just saying, maybe you want to book a one-on-one with me. I can assist you in removing certain things. But anyways, listen, let me say this right. Listen, this right here, this thing right here that we are experiencing, right? This life right here that we are experiencing. Hey Zayla, hey Sarah. Let me explain to you the power of acceptance, right? The power of acceptance. Let me explain to you the power of acceptance. And we don't really realize how important acceptance really is until we realize that we can't accept people for what they are. A lot of us are meeting people. We are meeting people on a regular basis, and we can't stand that they don't want us. They can't, we can't stand that they are not the person that we want them to be. We can't stand that those people aim for us. We can't stand it. We don't like it. We don't respect it. Let me tell you this right here. Stop waiting for folks to change. Stop waiting for folks to change. It doesn't happen. Sometimes, right? Imagine this right here. Imagine that you see a lake, you see the sun, you see the moon, and that's just what it is, right? You see a lake, it's dirty. The lake is dirty, it's muddy, it's a bunch of toxic stuff in it. Now you see what's going on in it. No, you can't expect it to change so that you can feel good. All you can do is realize that that is just toxic. And you don't have to hate the lake, right? You don't have to hate it. You don't have to be mad. You can just accept the fact that it's toxic. See, many of us, we hate the people because of who they are. We hating people because of who they are. And I think it's the dumbest thing. I think it's the most ridiculous thing. I think it's the most insecure thing. I think it's the most childish thing because we hating people when they show us who they really are. How do you hate somebody because they show you the truth about them? Ain't you supposed to say thank you? Ain't you supposed to be like, hey, I appreciate it? Ain't you supposed to recognize that they are just who they are and no matter what you want them to be, that's who they're going to be. Many of us, we can't take it, we can't stand it, we can't accept it, and we fight and we fuss, and then we stay longer. You know, when you hate somebody, when you hate people because of who they are, you stay longer. And then the energy is stuck on you. What's up, JP? The energy is stuck on you. No, that's not just dating. That's family. That's friendship. It's because many of us are really frustrated because of our family. That's who they are. Our friends. That's who they are. Him is fabulous. And I think as soon as we accept that that's how some people are, it's just accepting it. But we can't accept it because our ego is like, you should be like this, you should be like that, you should be like this, you should be like this, you should act like this, you should talk like this. When you realize that people ain't what you think that they should be, it's okay. I think it's more of not being able to accept ourselves for who we are. We think we are capable of things we do for reasons that are selfish, and we can do things that we think we are incapable of doing. Listen, man, when it comes to relationships and dating, when it comes to any scale of these things, we have to accept, we have to realize that people are going to be who they are. Sometimes you meet somebody, sometimes the same place where you meet somebody, you have to leave them right there. What's my more? Oh, okay. I got you, Miss Fabulous. Like, seriously, sometimes you have to meet some people right there and leave the asses right there too. You got to leave them sometimes when you meet them. Hey, Belinda, sometimes you got to leave people asses where you met them. And that's just it. But many times we can't do it because if we leave them there, then somebody might get an opportunity, and experience a better version of them, right? Somebody else might come along and take them from us. Somebody might come along and love them better, or they might give somebody a better chance, or they might give somebody what they were supposed to give us because we wasted so much times with them, even if it's your parents. Listen, people only reflect in you what's inside of you. People only reflecting you what's going on within you. People is only reflecting, and it doesn't matter if it's your spouse, it's your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, and wife. Again, it doesn't matter who it is. Then we stay with somewhere, right? We stay somewhere that we know is toxic. We stay somewhere where we know it's toxic. We know it's toxic, and we're still waiting. I made this video once. I said, listen, imagine if you have a home. Imagine if you bought a house, right? Imagine if you bought a house and you love that house. Now, all your people that you know is at your house. I mean, in that community. But a couple months later, you realize that behind your house, a mile down the street, there's a toxic pond. And the toxic pond is full of toxic chemical. Because then you realize that you're getting sick every single day. You're getting sicker, you're getting more tired, you're getting more drained, you start coughing up stuff. Right? Now you have a choice. You can be attached to the home and say, well, I love this home. Everybody that I know is here. All my family is here. Hey, Aura, all my family is here. All my friends is here. I'll stay here and die with everybody else. Right? Or I can say, well, you know what? I have a choice. I can move. I know I don't like the movement, but I can move. I know I get it. I just bought a house here. But I can move. Hey, Mika, how you doing? I can move. But many times when it comes to relationship, we don't want to move. We want to sit our asses in the toxic chemicals. We want to sit in the chemicals of our emotions, the toxic chemicals of our feelings, the toxic chemicals of our own toxic thoughts. The toxic chemicals that's going on, we want to sit in it and marinate in it and then complain about it later on. Oh my God, I wasted all my life in this toxic environment when you could always move your ass. See, many of us would like making excuse. Staying always better. Many of us like making excuses because, hey, Jeanette, how you doing? Because the excuses remove the responsibility from us. Amoy, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? The freaking excuses. I can point the finger. If you know something is bad for you, when I was in Iraq, I couldn't wait to leave that place because that place was destroying my health. And it's not the place, well, what was going on. The fight that I was in, it was destroying my head. I got blown up. I got shot at. I had to move. At the first chance I had to, I had to leave. I had to leave. No matter how much all my friends are back there, how much people I love back there, how much I love the place. Some of you, your own love is used for your demise. King Kubaba, what's going on? Seriously, sometimes your own love is used against you and it's not real. It's that stuff ain't love. That stuff is reacting. That stuff is just miserable. That stuff is just attachment. If someone cheated on you, would you take them back? That depends. That depends. I mean, that's not a yes or no answer. If someone cheated on me, would I take them back? It depends. I mean, that's not a yes or no question, but that it has to have more variable. Sometimes when people cheat on you, right? Hey, Angela. Sometimes when people cheat on you, hey, Yolanda, hey, Miss Love Music, how you doing? When people cheat on you, sometimes if that's all they did, and they repent, they are sorry, but sometimes when they cheat on you, it's because they've been disrespecting you for a while, right? They've been, messing with you for a while. They've been, treating you like crap for a while. You know, they've been removing stuff. They've been hiding stuff from you for a while. So it all depends. I mean, I can't say to leave or stay. That depends on your relationship. We can't depend on somebody on social media to tell us what to do with our own life or our relationship. Because the truth is, relationships are very important. What's up, Africa? Relationships are very important. Relationship. Now, a lot of people are going to tell you, don't stay with them. They're not in your relationship. Listen, I'm just saying. I'm just being real. I'm just being honest. They're not in your relationship. They're not in your relationship. Yes, sometimes trust is removed, but trust is within you. Some people are very apologetic. Some people do stupid things. Some people was lacking something. Some people was going through something. So I can't say to leave or to stay because because I'm telling you, that is your relationship. You can't, please, let me say this. Don't depend on nobody on social media that you can't see my credentials. You don't know what I am. Don't depend on somebody like me to say leave your relationship because I don't know what you got. I don't know what the man or woman feel about you. I don't know if he was having a hard day. Because I'm telling you, let me tell you something straight. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Bree, what's up? Let me be honest with you, right? Let me be honest with you. Being married now is hard. It's hard. It's hard, especially in this social media world where everybody's half naked. Shit. For, for a woman, it's hard. For a man, it's hard, especially for somebody who's taken. They are more relaxed. And when you are more relaxed, this is why people cheat. Thank you, boss lady. This is why folks cheat. Because when you are more relaxed, hey, Wendy, when you are more relaxed, right? You know how much women or men try you because you don't want them? You know how much women and men try you because you are not trying? Because it's when you find somebody, everybody is drawn to you. I don't understand why. I don't know why. It's because you're not looking. When you stop looking, man, everybody they just come in your lane. They're jumping in your lane like you're looking for them. It's when you decide to stop doing it. Everybody wants you. So sometimes you gotta be mindful. Sometimes you gotta be mindful. Well, yeah. So abuse is a little different. Yeah, definitely, Stasha. But when you get married, when you get into a relationship, here comes people from second grade. Second grade, hey, remember me? No. You don't remember me? No. I was in second grade with you. And I liked you from since second grade. God damn. We're 48 years old now. Well, I was scared to approach you. So you waited until I got in a relationship, huh? But I'm telling you, everybody comes at you, especially a man. Listen, a man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm be real with you. I'm be real with you. A man in a relationship is hard. It's hard. Especially in the social media street. Especially if you look decent, women coming to you. If a woman know that you're a good man, take care of your family, it doesn't a lot of women they don't care who you have. They don't care if you have somebody. They're coming for you. They're coming for you. Why men cheat? Men cheat because they want to. Hey, Kenny, how you doing, girl? Men cheat. Why men cheat? Don't look for a reason why men cheat. Men cheat. Women cheat. People cheat. A lot of folks cheat. Hey, Bremby, a lot of folks cheat. It's not just men. Women cheat. Dogs cheat. Men cheat. Girls cheat. Boyfriends cheat. Husbands cheat. Grandfather cheat. Presidents cheat. Pastors cheat. Professors cheat. Everybody cheats. It's not a man or woman thing. Men cheat because they cheat. Some people, why do people cheat on diets? Right? Why do people cheat when they're on a diet and they cheat themselves? Why do I want to have beautiful life, but yet I still take things in my body because I cheat. Why do I go on a diet, eating healthy, and then cheat on days? Because people just feel like doing shit. Listen, hey Jamisha, listen. We look for reasons, right? But doesn't really matter what reason. Listen, if I cheat, doesn't really matter what reason I give you. If your own love is used against you, then it's because they were unable to hold that frequency. That is true too. Hey Patricia, I've never cheated on a man. That's good. That's good. But understand, if I cheated on my lady, does it make a difference why? I cheated. Greediness could be, but it's so many different reasons though. It's so many different reasons. It's so many different reasons. Some people ain't getting what they want. Some people ain't getting, the affection that they want. Some ain't getting the sex that they want. You know what I mean? Some ain't getting the love that they want. Some ain't getting the time that they want. Some ain't giving. Some people just cheat because they don't. They're not what they want. And Wendy, some people in relationships these days don't like their partners. That's why I said you gotta like your partner, man. You gotta actually like your partner. I leave before I should. I'm telling you, you have to actually like. They know no peace. Just drop. You have to like your partner. This is why it's important. In today's listen, we know time is changing. Social media run the world. We all know this. But in today's society, if you are friends with your partner, you are good. Friendship is very important, man. I guess so jealous. Sonny, you gotta be friends with your partner. You gotta be friends. You gotta be friends. You gotta be friends with your partner. You gotta be friends. You gotta be friends. Because I promise you, man, when you friends, this time, see, back in the days, 1950s, you had to be friends because you had to do your role. 1950, you was doing your role. A man come home, he does his job. Hey, Candy, right? He works, he does his job, he does this. She stays at home, she does this. In 2020, where everybody now is equal, where everybody now can work and can do all these things, you got to add more. Now I need more. I need more because I can bring my own stuff. I can bring my own money. I can bring my own place. I can bring. Look at you all. Hey, Toronto, how you doing? Look at you all. You all have your own houses, your own cars, your own land, your own careers, your own money, your own bank accounts. Everybody has those things. That don't work anymore. You gotta be friends. You gotta be friends, man. Listen, one of the best things to do when it comes to dating. Some of us go after new people. You have friends. Friends. Some of you are. I don't want to ruin my friendship. Why you gotta ruin it? Why you gotta ruin your friendship? You already know. When you know somebody, not because expectations, right? Not because of expectation, not because you expect them to be with you. Because when you approach somebody, right? When you approach somebody to date them, people are pretending. People become pretentious, right? People are giving you a rep. They're showing you a version of them. They're showing you what you want to see. They're gonna say certain things around you that you want to hear. That sounds good. But when you ever had a friend? You ever had a friend? You don't give a damn. You hate this. You speak around them. You do around them. You just be yourself. Listen. That makes the best relationship because I already know you. You already know me. You already care about me. I already care about you. But these days we want somebody new. Them new people will f your life up. Them new people will f your life up. And it's not that people are always playing games. Everybody plays games. This whole life is a game. If you're not playing game, learn the rules. If people playing games, learn the rules. You gotta learn the rules. Normalize fidelity. Facts. You gotta learn the rules of the game. But it's like I keep saying, is mostly psychology. Friends make better lovers. Fact, because you already have things in common. That is true. But I usually know whenever they're fake. Hey Zuri, how you doing? How you doing? Blessings. But listen, we gotta see. Listen, our biggest thing is to accept. Siri, I ain't talk to you. I ain't talk to you, Siri. Mind your business, man. You don't talk to me all the time. Listen, what's going on, Caroline? The pineapple. We have to learn when people are telling us that they're ready to go. We haven't learned that language yet. I made a video yesterday. It says consistency is the language for of the gods who are of unavailability, and people don't get it. Inconsistency is the language of the unavailable gods. Inconsistency, and for some reason, hey, Miss Howard, for some reason we don't speak that language yet. We still don't understand, and we still don't speak that language yet. Inconsistency is the language of the gods who are not available, the gods who no longer exist. Yet we still asking these same questions. What if he goes over here and goes over there and don't call me and don't talk to me and don't text me and don't call me and don't text me and don't love me, don't touch me? Somebody asked me, listen, we have to understand these things right here. Somebody asked me, listen, I have a man. This is the question. This questions I get. Great question too. He said, I've been talking to a man for a while. He takes care of me, takes care of all my bills. He does everything for me, but he will not have sex with me. I said, how old is this man? Because everybody think that everything means the same for everybody. Everything is not the same for everybody. Everything is not the same. Some things may look the same, but it's not the same. See, in certain relationship, that means that man has. It might mean that man has someone else. My first question was, how old is he? He said he is 49, 50, or 52 or something. I said, have you asked him if he have erectile dysfunction issues? She said, no. Ask him. Ask him. Everybody is not doing the same game. And it's not about game, it's about open your discernments, people. Open your intuition. Open your effing minds up. Everything is not the same for everybody. I said, does he have erectile? That was my first question. Does he have erectile dysfunction? Because ain't no man in this world is gonna pay your bills, take care of you, always be present, and don't want to touch you. I promise you. We want to touch. If we're taking care of you, we want to. We want to experience you. But sometimes they can't. Sometimes they are sick. Sometimes they're unhealthy. We have to learn to open up. And it's not. And listen, I'm not saying this to be funny. I'm saying this that you have to learn to understand discernment. Understand what you are asking. Because a lot of us, we're looking for the social media answer. Social media does not give you the right answers all the time. Oftentimes, they don't know your situation. Your situation is completely different. Everybody is different. Everybody is different. When people ask me, Kirk, I have this man, he does this and he does this and does this. What does that mean? I don't know what he means. What else? What else? I can't tell you what he means. I have no idea. I still wonder how is it possible my frequency found yours. You have given me so much and I've never. Thank you, Zuri. Listen, that's somebody said when you're looking for something, that something is looking for you too. When you're looking for something, it's looking for you. So maybe you have found me. All I know is how to do is not trust and check out. I'm too old to keep running. If you don't trust, then you'll always run. I'm putting back. If you don't trust, you'll always run. Yeah, I see that, Sharon. That's fact. It's happening to younger men too. But listen, if you don't trust, you'll always run. Yesterday I made a video. I said one of our biggest issues is the way how we think. One of our biggest issues, he has ED, then he has an energy blockage related to confidence, you mean, or hormonal levels are off. There's always, that is true too. There's a whole bunch of stuff out there these days, man. Miranda, fact. I made a video about why dating becomes hard. And I guess people, no, that's not true. A lot of times dating is a lot harder because you overthinker. You're thinking too damn much. Sometimes you think so damn much. Yeah, Shay. Listen, I'm telling you. Something, Miranda. Miranda said, I get it up. Hey, Miss Misha, how are you doing? Listen, many of us are overthinkers. Overthinking, nothing is good enough. Your relationship will never be good enough. That man will never be good enough. Because no matter what he says or do, you're not seeing reality. You're seeing your reality. You're not seeing his reality. You're saying your shit in your mind. And so many of us, we spend so much time thinking, and you don't understand that you are thinking yourself out of a relationship. Thank you, Valerie. You need help. That other magnet will find it. Yeah. Stop it. You have to understand a lot of people you are because a lot of times, right? Hey Abby, I'm doing great. How are you doing? Abby, long time to see. Would you trust a man that lied about having children? I will. Trust wouldn't be an issue for me. If I was a female, see, the question is a good question. Would you trust a man that lied about having children? See, trust wouldn't be an issue because I wouldn't stay there after I found out the truth. So I don't have to trust you or not. I won't remove myself. Because if you lied about having children, I don't know what the hell you lying about. I'm doing great. If trust, we don't abuse your trust. Don't try to charge your trust up so that you can trust. Is it is there or is not? When people are lying to you, when you find out somebody is lying about their children, their own blood, their own seeds, their own energy, their own offspring, there's no trust needed. I'm out. Listen, like, you're nice. I mean, you're cute. Oh, and you might even have a big peepee, but I'm out. It was good to meet you, though. You're so Hercules, Hercules, Hercules. Ain't no trust needed. I don't have to not trust you anymore. We are trying. Listen, when we are staying in a place where trust is no longer there, all we do is think. Do you notice that? When we are in a relationship, right? When you're in a relationship where there's no trust, hey, black butterfly, thank you. When you're in a relationship where there's no trust, all you do is think. And in your thinking, you resist, or you just resist and resist and resist and think and think. Your mind can't stop no matter if they leave you, if they go outside, if they go to the neighbor's house, if they're cutting the grass, if they go to the store. All you do is think and think and think and you think. And when you are thinking so much, you are wasting your time. Hey, Queen, loyalty. When you're thinking so much, you're not living in the present. You effing life up. Because life does not exist in your head. Life only exists outside of your head. Trust is everything. Trust is the big deal. But you don't have to try to trust people. It's either you do or you don't. We'll be waiting until they prove, we'll be waiting for them to screw up again. We'll be waiting for them to screw up again. We'll be waiting. If you don't trust nobody, man, I don't see the point. The whole business of relationship. Hey, Rocky Hot. When it comes to relationship, man, if somebody lied to me about having kids or not having kids or all that stuff, well, I don't have to trust you. You walk into so Linda, honesty and communication. Communication is another thing that people need to understand. To be honest, I think many women don't hurt me for saying this. Stressing an age is facts. Facts, African queen. And later on, he told me he had 8 kids. God damn. This man had 5. He told me you have 8 kids. Lord, that's a lot. See, a lot of women say that they would like communication, but a lot of women don't know how to communicate. Don't hit me. I've got somebody throw something to the phone already. Who was it? Who threw an apple at my face? A lot of women said they like communication is their number one thing. But a lot of women don't know how to communicate. Because for a lot of women, can I be real with you all? In my studies, a lot of women, communication is emotions. Is emotional transfer. That's what communication becomes to a lot of women. Emotional downloads, transfer. It's just emotional for a lot of women. Not saying all women don't know how to communicate, but a lot of times communication. Number 2, communication is not just words. It's not just words. Communication is not just words. You lack communication. You want to feel this, and I feel number 1. Don't tell me what you feel, because I'm saying when we have that, we're not talking about what you feel. We're talking about what is here and what is not. What happens or what didn't happen. Is it true or not? We're not talking about how you feel, because a lot of times there's feelings be effing relationships up. Man, listen, I remember one day, one of my exes, she says, I feel like you don't care because I said, how not? Because I told you one thing the other day and you didn't even took it serious. I said, but you didn't ask me for anything. You was talking to me and I listened. Well, if you really cared, wait, what now? No. I said, hold on. Have I ever not give you what you wanted or what you asked for or what you needed? No. So you're using that one time when I don't know what the hell you was talking about. I don't know. A lot of times, communication to a woman, a lot of times, communication to a woman is I should be able to know what you want before you say it. This isn't real. I think that's how a lot of relationship ends. A lot of times, hey Ruby love, a lot of times we begin to believe that you should be able to read my mind. That is not communication because we don't have that skill. Communication is not just conversing. It's not just conversation. It is not just words. Communication is only 6% or 7% words. Only 7% words. Only 7. You know, and 7% words. That's all communication. 7% words. There's 93% that's behavior, actions. 93% is how somebody treats you, their presence or their absence. There's some 93% is body language and eye contact. You're supposed to be a psychic, right? 93% is my tonality of my voice inflection, how I look at you when I speak to you. 93% of communication, it is not what we do. But women know words. We don't use words all the time. You know why we use words? We only use words. Hey, I'm not, how you doing? We only, listen, human beings, you know why we use words so much? Because we don't understand energy. That's why we use words. What about if he has a child, but he is not sure if it's his? He said the child doesn't even look like him. Well, that's different. That's not, that, he's not lying. That's different about lying. You don't know, you don't know. And some, I might believe that too, because I watch a couple episodes of paternity courts. Lord, he probably true. 93% misreading. I'm telling you, because a lot of times you are only, a lot of times a woman's communication comes from her emotions. Just because, and emotions are the devil. The less words, the more action. Facts. A lot of times, man. Exactly, chosen me. A lot of times, man, your emotions are just, I have to tell somebody just the other day, hey Annie, how you doing? A lot of times I have to tell somebody, listen, you see those feelings that you have? Those feelings are rehearsed energy. It feels familiar and it comes and you feel it again. And you feel it again, and you recognize, and you recognize, and you remember, and you remember. Those feelings, man, those feelings are rehearsed emotions. Thank you, firework. Those feelings are actually rehearsed. You see, since you just said nice arms, I feel like I have to put my arms down now because I feel looked at. My bad. No, I'm self-conscious about my arms now. Hey, Vernell, how are you doing? But seriously, those emotions are things that stuck in our feelings. It's stuck in our bodies now. These emotions now, everything looks the same. If a feeling comes, and we don't even realize the other damn thinking is what you create those emotions with. If you want to date somebody, if you want to be in a relationship, sometimes you got to learn how to think effectively. Now, when I feel like speaking because I feel something emotional, I go to the gym. Listen, sometimes we have to know if it's our emotions speaking or if it's truth speaking. We have to learn to tell, because a lot of times you turn people off with that, you don't feel like, I know you don't want what? You don't even understand what you're doing. A lot of times you turn people off with saying some shit that doesn't make sense. On what to look for, including, yeah. A lot of times you turning people. Have you ever been turned off? Have a guy ever said something to you that he assumed something, and when he said he turned you off? He's like, where you getting that from? Well, a lot of times you do it too. You meet the guy, it's going great, everything is flowing, and here you come with some dumb feeling that you had. I didn't have a dumb feeling, but you have to learn when it's the past and when it's the present. You have to learn when it's present and when it's past. Feelings linger for years. That's what trauma is. The truth is, you're not in the situation anymore. You are safe. But the body still remember the feeling like it's yesterday. The body brings up the feeling like it's yesterday. And every time you feed the feeling, it comes back over and over. So when you see something familiar, here comes this feeling. And your feelings is ruining good relationship or good potential relationship. Listen, somebody said, teach me the game, Kirk. Teach me the game. The game is understanding you, understanding your energy, how to silence your energy. If you learn, and to be honest, you don't need to know the game. What you gotta learn is your energy. No, everybody says, hey, Aura, are you still there, Aura? Aura, are you still there? Let me know. Because our meeting is coming up soon. If you learn you, that's the game. All you have to know is you. Many of us say, I know me. You don't know you. You know your triggers. You know your insecurities. You know what pisses you off. But that's just feelings. But do you know you? Do you know you without feelings? Do you know you? Okay, all right. Do you know you without emotions? Somebody asked me, are you supposed to always be happy all the time? Is that what you're saying? No. Why you have to always have an emotion or a feeling? Why can't you just be stoic? Why can't you just be stoic? Why can't you just have nothing or be nothing? Why can't you just be still? Being still doesn't mean that you got to be happy, joyful, angry, miserable. Being still sometimes just means to just observe. That's it. If you learn to observe, you will know a lot. You will learn a lot. A man's actions and his behavior will teach you everything. A man's consistency will teach you everything that you got to know. His consistency tells you every single damn time. Consistency. I came across a man that has me in another world. He is beyond amazing. He is everything he claims to be and more than I never could imagine. I wish that all I am that he was. Oh, so I thought he was your man. Nanya, none your business. A lot of times when you meet those people that's in that type of frequency, you will question yourself if you're with them. You will question yourself when you're with them because the old programming ain't left you yet. A lot of times that old programming ain't left you yet. It's still in your system. And when you meet that man who is that great, it's like, it's like Jesus. It's like when Jesus said, hey, listen, I know I'm supposed to be I'm telling you, listen, listen, when you meet them, what if Jesus Christ came down and said, hey, listen, I want to be with you? Me? You want to be with me? Yeah, I want to be with you. I like you. Why not? Next thing you know, everything Christ did, everything he does, and he walked on water. You can just walk on water now, huh? I thought you was gonna be taking a bath, and I thought you was here taking a bath, and you walking on water. You want to show out now, huh? Because I can't do it. Everything still. So you just say what? So you're gonna just walk on water? What? You know what I mean? Oh, hold on. So we ain't had no bread in the cabinet. The kid's hungry. They came to you, and you just turn the bread into 5 loaves, huh? Like you can just tell me to go shopping. You don't need me for shit anymore. You don't even need me. Why you even have me anyway? You cook. You turn fish into loaves and fish and stuff. Hey, Empress, you won't be able to handle a heel man. I said it. She just needs to chill. A lot of you won't be able to handle that heel man. Hey, Jasmine, you can't handle it because it's not in your system. It is not in your programming. It's going against your programming. So when the heel man comes, you have no idea. You don't even need me for anything. Like, what do you even need me for? I'm being real. Who you trying to impress, right? I'm telling you. Hey, Kiona, you have to go inside and do the work, man. When I don't have to cook, right? You have to go inside and see your worth. This is why it's important to actually understand your value. So that who you are with when you meet somebody who's great, you won't sabotage it by saying, you even need me? Do you even want me? Do you even like me? And then you have all these other, and you know how women speak. You all know when you speak about another woman and you use that B word, that B becomes very strong. I know you have more bitches. I know all these other bitches want you, and I know these social media bitches be all in your. Because the B, boy, the B is not silent. The B is just rambunctious, isn't it? That B is just strong. When you talk about another woman, that B is just. Woo! I know these bitches that you. Jesus, everywhere you go, all these bitches following you, and I know you don't even for anything. Know that I know that I'm not nobody special. I can't break bread. You have all these people following you everywhere you go. You're touching people and they're paying to go away. What you doing to see? Have you ever touched somebody and get them an orgasm? No, no. Cry. No, 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 no. Tell me the truth. Have you ever touched a bitch and give her an orgasm? Have you? Be honest. Be honest, Jesus. Hmm? I bet you do. I bet that's what you be doing. Boy, please, you won't be able to do it. You won't know what to do with Jesus. You, you, you say you get up. You don't know what to do with Jesus. And Jesus is like, listen, I am Lord. No, you're not. You're just a man like everybody else. Listen, not you I'm worried about. He said, bitches. And you all know I'm true. You all know it's true. You all know it's true. Because we don't know we don't know that people actually like us. I said, no. I'm telling you. And we talking about, listen, we always talking about men are insecure. Women are insecure too. Listen, but listen, I have a meeting to go to. Okay, I will be back later on. I think I'm gonna come back later on and continue this conversation. Would you all let me come back on about tonight, about 7, 8 o'clock p.m. and continue this conversation because I think I want to keep talking about this. If you guys don't mind, I would love to continue this same conversation with you, beautiful folks. So let's continue this later on. I have a meeting to attend like in a minute. So check me back later on tonight. Let's talk some more. Matter of fact, I might have you come up here and talk. Tell me your experience. I want to hear more about your experience. I don't want to be the one talking only. So you all, I'll be back later on tonight. All right, Sharon, we're going to talk about the game some more. You all be blessed, and I will see you guys later on. All right? Peace, blessings, and grease and stuff. Okay. All right. So I'll see you guys later on, okay? All right. Thanks for coming. Peace. Bye, Jamisha.